Summit County prisoners have escaped custody this year alone.
19 investigator Mike Mason breaking this story. It's all new at 6.
When an inmate escapes, the sheriff's office is required to report it to local law enforcement and the media. But we found that's not always happening. This year alone, at least 4 inmates have escaped from the Summit County Sheriff's custody. They are Claudel Bowman, Dominic Smith, Ransom Moffitt, and Lydell Gladney. State law requires the sheriff to notify authorities whenever this happens. Ohio's Department of Rehabilitation and Correction pointed to Ohio's revised code, which states if a person who's convicted or pleaded guilty to an offense escapes from a county jail or custody of the sheriff shall immediately report it to all local law enforcement agencies, State Highway Patrol, and in some cases, ODRC and a local newspaper. ODRC confirmed the sheriff's office failed to report Gladney's escape. Records show deputies mistakenly released him. The sheriff's investigation found deputies failed to double-check Gladney's wristband, photo, and social security number. ODRC says the sheriff was required to notify them about the escape, but never did. As a result, the Bureau of Adult Detention is now investigating. We contacted Highway Patrol to see if the sheriff notified them. They're still checking it out. Each inmate in our report was later arrested. Meanwhile, the sheriff's office has declined to comment. Mike Mason, 19 News.